Good afternoon, fellow tankers. Commander Denalii here. Today we're going to be playing a couple replays of my BC-25t. On the first one you see I'm in Cliff right here, and with this we're pretty much just going to work the middle of the map. The BC-25's a very good support tank. It's fast, it's mobile, and you can move around the battlefield quite quick, so being in the middle is a very good position to be in with the BC-25. That way you can assist your team, anywhere you go. But that's not the reason we're making this video today. Today we're making this video, we're pretty much, I put up a video a week ago saying choose my next tier 10 tank. And, only one person brought up that I should do the AMX-50B. And the AMX-50B is very similar to the BC-25. It's bigger, but it is an autoloader, and, it's tier 10. And, yeah, it's a pretty decent tank. For a heavy tank, it makes a very good support tank. You won't be able to take positions quite as fast as the BC-25, but you can get up there and you can pull a sniper support. And so as you see here, I'm struggling with this tank straight off the start, this CDC, but I do have an autoloader, and I'm just gonna just demolish him really quick. He had the same idea as me: go up to the middle, support team. When you're fast and you're nimble and you're mobile, you can do that. But seeing as my team pretty much limbing trained, 90% of my team all went this way. I'm on the reload right now, so I'm gonna pretty much use them to my advantage. I'm gonna park here around the corner, try to get a couple spots. Unfortunately, I get detected as well, and being on the reload, being detected is not good in a BC-25. So now we're just gonna keep working the middle here. But yeah, as I work the middle here, yeah, the AMX-50B, it's kind of like the T-57. It's just not as much of a brawler. It has pretty much the same gun, give or take. It has a slower reload than the T-57, but it has a faster aim time and everything like that. So whereas the T-57 has a large HP pool, and you can just go up and you can brawl and you can support your front lines like that. The AMX-50B, you can do that as well, but the reload on the clip is 5 seconds longer than it is in the T-57. So, it's going to be more of a sniper support tank. But as you see there, I just put 5 solid rounds into a heavy tank and just took him out of the battle. He got up there and tried to take some shots at one of my guys, so I just tracked him with my first shot and damaged him, and then put the following 4 shots into him and just ruined his match. So we decided to go to the other side of the hill here and try to detect for our team a little bit. We do have 6th sense on and we're detected, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 2 rounds into this guy. Or more, maybe. Yep, there's 2 and 3. And we're just going to finish him off, I guess. Like I said, we are detected. We do have 1 round left, so instead of reloading, I want to try to spend this round. And there's a target right there. And I should have aimed him in all the way, but I didn't. Just went right over because of him. If I would have waited that extra quarter of a second, I mean, who knows? Maybe I would have ate a couple rounds, or maybe I just would have hit him and, been just as safe as I was. But I was just playing the safe route there. So yeah, this match, it started off looking really bad because all of our team went one way, but slowly we got more members of our team showing up over on this side of the map. So I'm just gonna, while I'm on the reload, relocate over here and try to support them. And here we go, we see a Motherland. Since I was still on the reload, I decided to try to ram him really quick, do a little bit of damage, and damage his track. And right there I hit him in the turret, so he couldn't traverse very fast, and then I follow up and finish him off. But this is probably the worst mistake I made in this match, is this right here, is trying to take this guy on from the front. Unfortunately, I couldn't hit any of his weak spots. I did track him there, but my gun elevation wasn't great, so I had to back up just a hair, and as you see, I couldn't hurt him. But, that's alright. I didn't have a full clip, so I decided to put it into him and go for the reload. And that's unfortunate for him. The guy right in front of me just got blown up. So yeah, we're just gonna push up over the hill over here, try to get some more people detected, keep them highlighted. And look at that guy sitting back at the back, and not doing his team any good throughout the entire match until we pushed up really far. And unfortunate for them, now they're down to 3 tanks, and we've only lost a few tanks. And yeah, so I see this tank destroyer, and I decided, well shit, I got my premium rounds loaded because I was out of regular. I'm just gonna put a bunch of rounds into the side of this tank destroyer because he can't do anything about it. And we end up killing him. 2 tanks remaining. And here we go. We're just going to put one right into him there. And follow up with another one. He did hit us once, but we finished him off. And at the same time, the other tank got destroyed as well. So that's the end of that match. And we made, looks like 110,000 silver on premium, 2,000, almost 400 experience, and we did 7,100 damage. We only assisted 264, and we did block 480, which was amazing, actually. This tank doesn't block very well. But 19 penetration, we got high caliber top tank and mastery badge 1. I was actually kind of amazed that I didn't get the ace tanker 99% on that match. I was kind of expecting it. But that's all right. Here we are moving on to our second match, Westfield. This map is this map can be a strange one. It depends on how your team splits and everything like that. But I gotta say, when it's a standard battle and the flag isn't in the middle is probably the most valuable location to go to. So when I'm on this map, I normally start on the south side, but when I do start on the north side, what I do like to do, depending on how my team splits, is I'll go up here to the right, I'll go up the mountain, and I'll sit behind a bush and I'll try to detect people as they come over the hill in the back around the Charlie 3 area. But if I have more of my friendly forces up this way, then I'm just gonna push left, and I'm either gonna go in the city somewhere, or I'm gonna go over to this side of the bridge around, you know, the E6, E7 area, and you know, try to assist from the middle as much as possible. This map, it's great. I like it because of how wide open it is. Even after the changes, they may have added a bunch of places for people to, you know, hide behind cover and rocks and stuff. More specifically, I'm talking about in the JK89 area. They've added more cover down there. It used to be wide open, with no rocks or anything to hide behind. And as you can see, my team has a pretty good split. I got a lot of people following me, so I'm going to push up and try to get some detections up here on the mountain. And there's our first customer. Unfortunately, we are detected too, so we're going to take some cover here. Pulled up a little too far and hit the building, but that's alright. And we're just going to, you know, we're trying not to take shots. We're trying to conserve our hit points here, because bat chats can go down real quick when there's a lot of guns pointed at them. So we find an opportunity, and this guy's just YOLO rushing, so we're going to just fire a couple rounds. First one's a miss, second one's a hit, and then somebody finishes him off. And I decide, since I'm here, you know, I'm just going to go back up into the city a little bit, you know, attempt to help my team out. And then I'm actually looking at the map, and I decide, well, no, there's a lot of people going this way. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna help hit all these snipers that are down in the K0 area. So yeah, here we are. We're pulling up to where we're still way out of range. We're behind a bush, and we can just pull off some good flanking shots. These were beautiful flanking shots because they were afraid of going head on with my guys that were near the bridge. And there we go. We spent 4 rounds. We got a couple hits and 1 crit. We tracked him, and yeah, we're just gonna stay right here on the reload because we weren't detected. We're gonna let our friends know that we're, you know, reloading, everything like that, and we're just gonna stay here. And I don't know how this guy survived as long as he did. Like, I seriously thought that they were gonna kill him. But since we know where we last seen him at, oh, there he is again. He just popped up. We're just gonna keep our reticle right there because he's trying to hide behind a dead tank, and he disappeared. And we're just gonna do a blind shot if nobody else does, and you know, who knows. And sure enough, it was a good hit. We critted him, killed him, and damaged him. So yeah, there we go. So this seems like a pretty good spot. There we go. We got a tracking shot and a damaging shot. So we're just gonna keep firing exactly where we were. Follow it with damage, follow it with damage, and follow it with damage. We got 1 more round left. Wait for the aim, and there we go. We ended up killing that guy blind. He was undetected pretty much the whole time, but that Leopard 1 is that can be a nasty tank. Unfortunately for him, he didn't use a repair kit, or he didn't have one for whatever reason. Maybe he used it earlier, who knows. But yeah, we decided to punish him for not using a repair kit. So as you can see, this middle part of the map can be very, very lucrative. you can do a lot of damage here. So now we're fully loaded again, and oh, we did a blind shot on that guy. We hit him twice, and no, he probably moved by now. We're not gonna pull a third shot. Yeah, but this is what happens with snipers. They'll find a spot they think they're good in, and they'll just park. And the great thing about it is, you know, you can keep putting out punishment like this. Granted, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm actually behind a row of bushes to where they can't detect me. And as you can see, I'm using my cover here. I'm going to move up, hide in the bush, let my binos activate again, and try to detect more people. But usually when you're going front on with an enemy, you know there's somebody in front, you're going to point your gun that way and everything. With me coming at them from the side and being undetected, I mean, they could have tried to do some blind shots, but they didn't. And there's that guy poking out, so we're going to put a round in him, put 2 rounds into him, and then unfortunately he gets right behind that rock, so we're not going to do anything else to him. And right there is a very dangerous tank. We only got 1 round to secure that kill, and there we go. We took a very dangerous tank out of the game there. And yeah, we're still hidden behind this bush, or in this bush. So yeah, the camouflage factor of this tank is pretty amazing. I'm hoping that when I get the 50B, that it's going to be almost as good, but I know that it is a larger tank. You know, it's a fast tank for a heavy, and it's going to be able to reposition. It's just, you know, it's going to be a distance game with that tank. So here we are, we're aiming on the E75 here, and we got flanking shots, and he knows about the general area we're in, and he's pushing our way, so we're just going to put a round into him as soon as we're loaded, and luckily we finish him off. So, you know, it'll make it less chance of us getting detected. And there we go, we bounce around. Right now we're firing HE rounds because I realized, you know, my round count is getting very low, and I don't want to have to rely on HE rounds as my last 5 rounds. The last time that happened, I didn't last very long. I tracked an enemy a couple times, and that's about it. So here I decided I got distance and everything like that. I'm going to try to fire these HE rounds and see what I can do. I didn't get a whole lot of damaging shots, but that could be because this tank has a lot of armor that I'm shooting at, and it's going to absorb most of the blast. So it's only going to do double digits at most, unless I hit him in some really thin armor, you know, like his engine deck or something, which just doesn't happen. So we went ahead and we spent all of our HE rounds. We're going to let our guys know we're reloading. And they're down to 5 tanks, and if you look on the map, we know where 4 of them are. I'm pretty sure I know where the 5th one is. He's going to be off to our right a little bit, up in the city as well. But we're in a pretty good spot, so, you know, don't fix it if it ain't broke. So here the scores are pretty even. I mean, this was a pretty close match, you know, up until the end. So here we are. We got 5 rounds remaining. We got 5 enemies remaining. You know, we got one of our buddies that's way up in the north for some reason. And, oh, there's an enemy on our right side that just appeared. But I'm going to try to get another shot. Nope. And our teammates finish him off. So now that he's finished off, we're gonna just push this guy really quick. He's a tier 9. I got 4, you know, premium shells loaded, so I'm not going to have a problem with penetration. But there we go. That's 1. Oh, we're taking shots from the far side. That's 2. And that's 3. And we're a little under half health. And that's how quick a bat chat can get just messed up. And as you see, yeah, I took another shot there, and I'm just about dead. Oh my god, there's one more. And I'm so happy that thing tracked me right there, because if it hadn't, that tank destroyer would have finished me with that shot that went you know, wide. Fortunately, though, you know, I only got 2 rounds remaining. So even if I would have got put out of the game right there, it wouldn't have been devastating. But you know, it's always good to survive the match. So I know where both of these guys are, and I'm just hoping they present me with some side shots. So I'm just gonna move up over here, try to use these bushes to my advantage a little bit, and hope they pop back a little bit too far, and I can get a sneaky shot on them. But considering I only have 2 rounds and looking at that, that's just that's not as much of a silhouette as I want. I want to see at least half of their tank before I decide to pull the trigger. So I'm just going to be very patient here. I'm going to, you know, move up, make sure I'm behind cover, try to get a little bit better of an angle on top of this hill over here. And I still have a bush here, so we're good to go. So as you can see, this guy's just moving forward, backward, you know, just the basic tanking maneuvers, trying to avoid that artillery as he's trying to pull shots every now and again. Unfortunately, one of our heavy tanks, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Oh, there we go. He just presented us with half his tank, so we're going to put around in him and finish him off. So now the only thing left is that tank destroyer that's still behind there, and that's just way too thin of a shot. So yeah, our heavy tank that's up in the north, I just don't understand what he's doing. But that's alright. So here we are, I'm just playing the waiting game. But yeah, at this point in the match, the guy that's on our team that's in the B3-4 area, like, I don't know if he lagged out or, you know, what's going on with him, because he's been there for quite a while. I mean, it wouldn't be damaged components because at least he would be moving, you know, slowly, but he'd still be moving. And, you know, unfortunately, we're just going to have to do this without him. But as you see, the tank destroyer just took a shot there while he was, you know, he just went undetected. So there we go. We see he's on low health. We're going to still be patient, spot for our team. And if he does present us with a chance to put a shot into him, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, we see him backing up. Well, not quite enough. So I'm pretty much putting my reticle where if he goes past that point, then I can pull a shot. But then I decide, you know, I'm just gonna keep it on him. You know, if presented the chance, then I'll take the shot. So yeah, this is pretty much how I've been playing the bat chat. If I had more ammo, I probably would have rushed this guy, but with only 1 round, I don't believe it's enough to kill him. You know, at the time when I'm playing, I'm thinking it's not enough to kill him. So I decided to play it safe, because if I did rush up that hill and we did do a trade of 1-for-1 or whatever, even if I didn't take damage, you know, then he still wouldn't have died, and I would have given my position away, and he probably would have readjusted. So there's a pretty good opportunity right there. He's turning around. So there we go. We fire, and we don't kill him. So I let my team know I'm out of ammo, and they finish him off right after. And that's the end of that match. So as we look here at the results, you can see that we fired our whole loadout of ammo, but we still made 73,000 silver, which is fantastic. We got a Mastery Badge 1 with 3,000 assisted, 5,000 damage caused ourselves, 23 penetrations, but we did get a Top Gun with 6 kills. So with that in mind, you guys, you go out, you go kill some shit, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.